What's up, guys? I'm at my local Sam's Club in Las Vegas, Nevada. See those mountains back there? It's freaking beautiful. No matter how many times I see it, a kid from Rochester, New York can never get enough. Anyways, we're gonna do a little grocery haul today. Show you a couple things I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna get that much. Just get a few things. But the most important thing to do is always get something for your storage. Put something back. So I'll see you in a second. One of the most important things I feel when I come to the grocery store is having a list. For me personally, because when I just go willy-nilly and don't know what I'm doing, I buy a lot of stuff that I don't need. You know what I mean? Like stuff like this. Like the candy aisles and stuff like that. Like when you don't have a list, you start buying crap like this, man. You know what I mean? I don't even know why I'm going down that aisle. I shouldn't be going down there. But anyways, first thing I always do when I come in, I get something to put back for later for my supplies. You know what I mean? For my shtf supplies, if you know what I mean. So let's see what we get. Well, on my way to get something to put back, I always get these. Now these are Bubba's English muffins. A lot cheaper than Thomas English muffins, right? So these are $3.87 for 12 of them. These are $2.58 for 12. They weigh the same, except those are $1.30 more. So you get a lot more for your money. And I'll be honest, they taste the same. They taste exactly the same. And another good thing about coming here is because you can buy stuff in bulk. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. So I love English muffins, don't get me wrong, but you know, I like these a little bit better. Another good thing about coming to the grocery store is you got a lot of good sights, a lot of good things to see. And there is just a beautiful woman just walking by here. Yeah, there's a lot of them out here, so let's see what else we can get. One thing I like to pile up on is seasonings. One of my best ones I like to do is black pepper. Now, not the last time, but the time before that, I went to get some black pepper and it was completely empty. So the last time I came, I bought 10 of these. And my wife was like, why did you get so many of those? I was like, because they didn't have them last time. And plus, I always like to buy in bulk with stuff that I know I need and I can keep in storage for a while. And then I'll buy some seasonings and stuff like that because, you know, when shtf happens and you're eating all this bland food and stuff like that, you need your seasoning. So I always pile up on those. I'm not going to get any today because I'm not going to say too much, but I have a lot of seasonings. So you can never have enough of that. Fully cooked pork patties, $10 for 24 of them. I always get one of these every couple of weeks. These go into my sandwiches, my breakfast sandwiches I make for my wife. She likes those. This is also something I like, apple cider vinegar. Now, I don't particularly like the taste, but I have a lot of these. These are going to go into the storage. You get a 2-pack also of lemon juice. I make these together, actually. I make a concoction drink of lemon juice and apple cider vinegar together. And I have a lot of those, but I'm going to put some of those back into the storage. Now at first glance, when you see, you know, what you should use, either Pam or olive oil spray, you know, if you're going to use a spray, you got to look and say, oh man, canola oil, you know, Pam, this is $8.78, but this one's only $4.98. Well, I always look, and I'm sure you guys do too, I look at the ounces. This is 7 ounces for $5, but this is 12 ounces for $9. So which one's the better deal? Now, honestly, I don't really use the sprays because they're kind of a waste. You only get 7 ounces of them. But when you look at something like this, extra virgin oil, 3 liters for $18, or 1 liter for $9.32 of avocado oil, that's a lot better of a deal because you can use a tiny bit of it and put it in there versus putting it into a spray form and having all those extra chemicals in there. Because I've been reading a lot of the ingredients. You know, they got a lot of extra ingredients in there that I don't particularly prefer. So I have a lot of these, so I'm not going to get these today, but that's just a little tip. And here's the thing, you know, this is how they'll get you. So this one is a little bit more expensive because you always got to look at the per ounce price. This is 36.6 cents per ounce, and this is 35.6 cents per ounce. Now this one's going by the ounces, but this one over here is going by the per FL ounce. So I guess fluid liter ounce, I think that is. But this one doesn't go by that. This just goes by per liter. And this is $9.32 per liter, which is 1 liter of that. And then this one, I guess, is a fluid liter or fluid liquid, or I think it's fluid liter, for $18. So you got to figure out which one's better. This one, to me, is a lot cheaper because this is 3 liters for $18 versus 1 liter for $9.32. So basically, if you buy this, you get an extra liter for free, because 9 times 2 is 18. That's 18, a little more than 18, and then you get another 3. You get another one with 3 versus just getting 2. So yeah. Now this is something I struggle with sometimes. I'm going to be honest with you, because I try to get the most for my money. Now you got ranch style beans here, right? Now this is an 8-pack, individually sealed, individually canned and packed. You got 8 packs. You got 8 15-ounce cans for $7.28, right? 91 cents each can, which is a pretty good price, you would think. But if you got a whole thing of beans, a whole big bag of beans, it'll be a lot cheaper than this. But you're paying for, obviously, the packaging for each can and stuff like that, but also it's already pretty much pre-made with the flavors and everything else. So that's up to you. You know, if you want to get a big bag of it or get each individual cans, you know, because it's convenient. You just crack it open and have your little makeshift fire thing and heat it up and get your protein for the day you need. Because that's what I think about. I think about if shit does hit the fan and something's going on, you're gonna need something quick sometimes. And sometimes you don't have time to sit there and break open a big bag and stuff like that of beans and try to cook them. This is just convenient. So I do get these. It's just tough for me to get them because I know that I can get them for a lot cheaper, but that's why I mix it up. You know, it's almost like buying fractional silver, you know, this stuff right here, because I know I can get a 100-ounce bar for a lot cheaper than 1 gram. All right, now we got some hot sauce, right? We got the brand name, everybody knows Red Hot, right? You get 128 ounces for $14.98, or for $15. And that's 11.8 cents per fluid ounce, right? $15. But over here, you also got Red Hot. You're like, oh man, this is good, right? You got them in 2 packs. This is a lot cheaper, right? $8.58 for 2 packs of 25 ounces. Well, that's 17.2 cents an ounce, and we already know over here it's 11.8 cents per ounce, so it's a lot cheaper. That's almost maybe what is that? 6 cents more, right? That's 12. So maybe 5.4 cents more. So that, you know, that means a lot. So if you get a bunch of these versus that, you're saving money. So you get more for your money. So I always go for the big one here. Just simple fact that you can get it more. And plus you can just crack it open. You don't got to make it or anything like that. You just crack this open. So I always go for the big one. Now I have plenty of these, but I just can't help myself. I got to get them. So I'm going to put those back into the storage. Okay, so when I go shopping, I don't just buy stuff I like, right? I buy things that other people like. For instance, I am not a big olive fan. I'm not saying they're completely disgusting. I'm just not big on them, right? It's not a big thing for me. But I'm gonna get some. Now these are stuffed olives. And the reason I'm getting these, for bartering purposes, or, you know, trading or stuff like that. Now again, I don't like olives, but there are a lot of people that do like olives. You know, and if they have something that I want and I'm running out, vice versa, this may be very valuable to someone, because there's a lot of people that may not have a bunch of these olives, and I have quite a few of those, and I don't even use them. So don't always think about the stuff that you like when you're putting stuff back for shit hit the fan situations. Get some stuff that other people like too. I have a lot of big bags of black beans, like we talked about earlier, the real big bags. But again, under the same concept, I do get the canned ones too, just to be on the go, make a quick meal. And it's not that bad, 6.7 cents per ounce. So $6 for a 6-pack. So basically it's $1 a can. And that's a pretty good deal. Again, relatively speaking, when you're comparing it to the big bag of black beans, obviously the big bag of black beans are definitely cheaper. But I definitely get those. Along with the pinto beans. Again, I'm not a big pinto beans fan, but someone else is. And if I'm starving, I will eat them, you know, if I had to. And it makes good hearty meals for protein and stuff like that, and it keeps you full. And of course, with rice and beans, obviously, you know, you can't beat that. So now here's another hack too. You know, condiments are very important. Ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, stuff like that. I have a lot of that stuff. But when I occasionally do go out too, to restaurants or something like that, I grab a bunch of that stuff, and I have a bunch of individual packets that I get for free, essentially, because even you know, they'll give you some, but if you get some extras, that napkins and stuff like that, I pile that stuff up, man. You know what I mean? Because it's all about commodities, guys. All this stuff that we're looking at are commodities. You know, our gold and our silver and our platinum and our precious metals and cash and Bitcoin and, you know, all these items that we have, they're all commodities. But nothing is more important than your food and your water. And these are the most valuable commodities on the planet Earth as far as to our survival. Everything that we're talking about on this channel as far as finances goes is to go to keep us living and have those things buy the things that we need. And the things that we need are this stuff right here. So these are a good idea to buy them in bulk like this, big ones. I have a lot of mayonnaise package. I have a couple of big mayonnaises like this before I started getting them from restaurants and stuff. And then I also have a lot of ketchup. So I'm not going to get that today, but it's definitely good to load up on the condiments you need for the food that you're going to eat.